Hi, Lori. This is Alan Gresik. Here's the format score that I use when I clean up these old charts. So let me just kind of give you a walkthrough on the method to my madness. First of all, uh, the key signatures in these. Uh, Jerry Gray did a lot of his scores in transpose. So I'm going to send you both a transposed and a concert score. So in case somebody wants to go and analyze some of these harmonies, having it be in transpose will be a lot easier. When I when I send the score on paper, it won't be like a scroll like this. It'd be nice if there was some way to print a scroll score, but I don't believe that's possible. Anyway, this is pretty much the whole thing, and now I'm just going. Let me just see here. I'm going ahead and just kind of fine tuning some pieces. Now, as you see, these parts are really, really low. In the old days, I don't know if I can do this or not, but let me just see if I can do this without dropping the phone. No, I can't. But in the old days, the whole saxophone section would be, let me just do this real quick, would be written up an octave like that into the score, and then opposite transposition would take effect. Otherwise, let me just do this, bring it down backwards again. This program is called Sibelius Ultimate. I've been using this for years. There's Finale and some other programs. Now, obviously, if I transpose this, then it's readable. Notes that are red usually just kind of indicate that it's at the low end of the range. Sometimes when I'm cleaning things up, I'll find a note that either is supposed to be a natural or a flat, so I'll make it red. In this case, this means something else, but so that's where I'm at. And as far as a condensed score, I have decided, and I do this with my own scores, is that I take the piano part, and I just I'm probably gonna label like what this line is. Like this is the saxes, so it would be like a condensed score, kind of telling you what's going on where. Like here at letter C, um, a clever thing was done where the background figures. Say if there's a saxophone solo going. Let me see if I can do this. Yes, thank you. A saxophone solo going on. If there was, the brass would have the background figures, and vice versa. So or nothing, but it's there in case the sections want to play some sort of a background figure. And then as far as making sure that everything lines up, and just there's a piece here called transport. Sibelius was made by the English, so they have kind of funny ways of describing things. Um, but so here's an example of the playback for the saxes. Anyway, so now this is in transpose. So if I wanted to go back and put it into concert key, then I could I could follow along and see exactly what's going on harmonically. Let me just, I could slow the tempo down. Let me just see here. So it's an education. It's an education in itself. I find a lot of times that the rhythm section chords are triads and maybe dominant sevenths, and that the horns are taking playing different extensions. Whereas in today's modern music, the whole chord is written out. Back then, they did a piecemeal. I don't know. I guess it was part of the evolution, I suppose. Anyway, hope that helps. And this is the way I'm going to send all my different scores. When I would print these, let me just see here. Command print. Yeah, see, this is the way the scores are gonna come out. It's only gonna be like 4 bars, instead of a scroll. Again, it'd be nice if I could do a scroll effect. And the other thing is the drums are very vague. Very vague. It's almost it's the most vague part in these arrangements. So anyway, okay, goodbye. And I look forward to sending you more of these. It's I take care of my 99-year-old mama, who she still lives in her home, and she sleeps most of the time. So that gives me the opportunity to take these old scores and enter them into the computer. And I've done quite a bit. I've worked on the Charlie Barnett papers out of the Library of Congress, the Benny Goodman papers out of Yale University, and now with the Artie Shaw stuff. So okay, and the parts, as you can see, they're very legible. In the early days, in the 1980s, I used to work as a music copyist, so I learned about spacing and all that. Okay, thank you very much. Let me know if you have any questions.